Thank you, Pete, for doing what you do. Guys, appreciate you. I'm waiting for Toya to get up here. Start this day started. Oh, two NFL games was dreadful, and maybe next week these guys will get a little serious for their fans because people are tired of seeing a bunch of scrubs out there. It's all. I mean, people just all tired of seeing scrubs out there. Okay. It's all. I mean, at least the Redskins and the Bengals showed you something. Okay. At least those teams have shown you something. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous, this exhibit. Boy, we got a crowd today. And this has nothing to do with sports. It's a interview with Toya, bro. You guys are coming in. There'll be no sports on this panel today. And as soon as Toya gets up here, reach out to her right now. Yeah, that's false advertising. Let me say hello to Sir Abadi Yahoo, Tampa Supreme. And because I'm interviewing Toya today, I'm waiting for her to get up here. Tony Manzano. Good morning, fellas. Morning to you guys. Mitch Trubisky is going back to Chicago today. What a waste of time. What a waste of time. If I feel good enough tonight, fellas, and that's an if, I'll be on here for a Dolphin wrap-up show. But we're waiting for our guest. That's right. Here we go. Let me email her right now. Let me see if she emailed me back. Email her. If she doesn't, matter of fact, you know what, fellas? Get up here. You want to come up, Manzano, Tampa Supreme? Come on. When she comes, then we'll start the show. Bring you guys up in a minute. This show will be over at probably 2:00 Eastern time. And don't worry, guys. I'm just doing the mail. I'm seeing Toya hit me up. I heard her up this morning. She said she was ready to come on here. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell her right now. Let's go. A happy birthday to my two favorite guys in the world. And you wonder who they are? They're my twin nephews. They turned the big 3-0 today. I remember like it was yesterday when they came to stay with us. Everything was good. I'm gonna let you guys up. You want to come up, Tampa Supreme? Any of you guys, Manzano, of course. Here's the link. Waiting for Toya to get here. Okay. Here we go. Start saying hello to you guys now. First, I know Manzano's coming up. Manzano's in the chat. Come up. One of my favorite people in the world. One of my biggest supporters. Sir, Abadai. Ahu, what's up, buddy? Thank you for your support. Well, next week, I'm going to reach out to Rollo for a monster one-on-one. You're going to love that because Rollo is having a field day killing us black men. He's loving every minute of it. And I don't like that. Oh, I'm trying to get him up here next week. That interview, I promise you, will be explosive. I'm sticking for us brothers. Okay? I know how rough it is, but nothing is happening to us. You know? Next, he has been coming up on the panel. I would like to see him up on the panel more. He has been a beautiful asset to this platform. My boy, Tampa Supreme. What's up, brother? Tampa Supreme in the building. I'll do Manzano's applause when he gets up here. All right. I'll just introduce him like this. Tony Manzano's here this morning. I'm gonna tell you right now, so you know, if the offense is looking good, and forget the running game, I don't give a damn about the running game, Manzano. This sucks. If Tua is throwing like he did last week, and they score a couple of touchdowns, I'm gonna I'm gonna have a late show tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Mace, I have a question actually. Since I understand it's not the Spence thing, are you gonna still do the Pacquiao fight tonight?
All right, like I was saying, uh, oh, if the offense look good tonight, I'll have a late show,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go into the middle of the night because tomorrow I'm off.
Okay. Are you by chance tonight? Are you gonna still? Remember, you said you're gonna do the Pacquiao fight, but since it's this bum Ugas, you don't want to do it. Are you still
No,
doing it?
I'm not wasting my money.
If it was Spence, you would do it, but
I would
since it's
done.
not,
I would have been done already with Spence. I would have got the the streaming package that show fights.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would have did it.
But since it's this bum Ugas, you don't want to waste your time with it.
Exactly. And you know what? A lot of people ain't watching the fight either.
Yeah, because they know Manny's gonna destroy this guy.
And that's money wasted for a lot of people, man. People pay a lot of money for the pay per view for these fights.
Yeah, people don't. These boxing promoters don't realize how much money $80 is for some of these for the people who buy this fight.
You know what is Manzano? When they say boxing is the sport of kings, when they mean by kings, rich people and celebrities and ball players. That's who go to boxing matches.
Back when you were a kid, it used to be people like us that went to the boxing matches.
Yeah,
Because,
it all changed with Tyson. Because
oh,
Tyson was that dominant, everybody wanted to see him. Matter of fact, I will say this to you: the two celebrity boxers in my lifetime was Ali and Tyson.
you don't consider Joe Louis
I wasn't
or
born for Joe Louis.
oh no, my mistake, Sugar Ray Leonard and stuff like that.
Yeah, those guys were big stars, but they wasn't as big as Ali and Tyson.
Oh.
Because America loves heavyweights. But who I spoke to last night up on the panel, and I said, no, the night before last, it was Grinder. And I said, isn't it sad that America doesn't want to see a black heavyweight? And he
They
took the
have black
words,
heavyweights, but it's more of the two British guys in Fury and uh what's his name? Anthony Joshua.
yeah,
And stuff.
fans don't want to see that.
Yeah.
If you want my honest opinion, the Kleskos killed the sport.
You think Vlad killed the sport
Yeah, they killed it.
because he was dominating so much?
Yeah, but who was he fighting? Tomato cans?
Yeah, and this is why I like Manny the best. He proves the fact that the media hates him so much, Mace, because they favored this guy Floyd Mayweather. Do you agree? Like the sports media hates the mainstream sports media hates Manny so much and stuff like that because
Yeah,
I
Mayweather, number one, his uncle is one of the great fighters of all time. Number two, uh, he's charismatic.
Manny's
And number
charismatic.
and number three, he's a self-made man. He's a self-made billionaire. Who doesn't like him? Of course, the white fan. I'm pretty sure Latino fan don't like him that much. I know the sisters don't like him because he's
No,
too
I like
flamboyant.
no, I like Floyd, but I prefer Manny. That's the
Yeah, I
problem.
understand that. I don't like. Believe it or not, I like Pacquiao.
You prefer Pac-Man?
Yeah, I think those two set boxing back 20 years. And I'm not joking about that. Those two should have had their big fight in 2008, 9, or 10, not
When Manny was dominating?
2015.
Yeah.
I just think that was a bad thing. Really hurt the sport of boxing.
Yeah. And now I kind of think that Canelo's making even worse. Canelo Alvarez is
Yeah,
making even worse because he's fighting tomato cans to dominate the super heavyweight division, and he's trying to become like Sam. Remember when Sam Langford moved up all the way to heavyweight? He's dominating multiple divisions.
yeah, yeah. I'm doing that.
So, so for you, Mace, you don't think boxing is ever gonna go back? When do you think boxing is gonna end up being back to where it used to be? Do you think it has to have an overarching body to control all this corruption, or do you think it's never going to happen?
What, boxing?
Yeah, boxing. As an old school boxing fan, do you think it's ever going to go back to where it used to be in the 80s and 90s and in the 70s?
Do I think so? No. No.
Because these fighters choose who they want to fight.
Yeah. By the way, people who want me and Toya to kick it, it should be around 11:30, 11:35. And then I'll throw you guys an extra bone. We'll do some sports for a little while. And again, if the Dolphins look explosive tonight, I'll do a post-game show for the Dolphins.
Honestly, I feel bad for the sport of boxing. Like you said, it used to be for the layman's fan, the
Yes.
normal fan, but now it's more for the celebrities. They care the sport of boxing cares more about the money instead of producing good fights.
I totally agree with you, Tony. Excellent point, bro. I will say this also. Um, the NBA's learned that lesson. And now, like I said, the NBA is going to go in a totally different direction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're gonna promote guys like we were talking about. They're gonna promote Giannis. They're gonna promote John Morant. They're gonna promote LaMelo. They're gonna promote what's his name? The guy from
Trae Young,
Booker, Trae Young, Booker,
John Morant,
De'Aaron Fox.
Well, it depends. If he's in Sacramento, they ain't gonna talk about him. If he's in Philly, they'll blow him up.
Like that.
I'll tell you the guy the media is gonna change on. And that's my man Westbrook.
So you think teams like the Heat are gonna be hated because all the guys like Bam?
No, the Heat's gonna get the Heat's gonna.
No, by the media. By the media.
No, the media is gonna give the Heat their due.
No, because we're talking about like promoting the lighter certain players. They're not gonna promote the Heat because
They're gonna give the Heat their due because of the history of the team. Toya will be here in 5 minutes. Let me drop the link. James Brown in the building. James, thank you for your contribution, buddy. Hey,
When do you think baseball's going to learn a lesson too, Mace, or not really?
baseball's past the point of return, man. Their mistake was the steroid scandal. That has destroyed that sport. Plus, again, I'm not a racist, folks, but I'm just going to tell, and me and Manzano's talked about this. Can these Spanish players take a pace from Tatis, please?
Yeah. That's what.
And then you wonder why he was thrown at last night. I know why he was thrown at last night. It grazed him in the head because a lot of these players are jealous of him.
Tatis?
Yes. He's the new face of baseball. Reason?
Yeah.
He can speak both languages. He can speak Latin, he can speak English.
Yeah, and that's what.
And he's young and he's good looking.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off of about Vlad Jr. He's exactly like his father. That's what's going to hurt him.
He's a little bit fun-loving more than his dad, but not speaking English is bad for business. He should have learned from that, and instead, just like Dad, I'm only going to speak Spanish, Espanol. But I will say this about the Latino players: there used to be a show used to come on Fox Deportes. It used to come on before every game, and this woman doing the interviews for that show was lit. I mean, this was one of the baddest Latino women I ever laid eyes on, bro. And
I think I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember her name right now.
And what's funny about her, every Latin player ran to talk to her. I remember they showed Albert Pujols when he was on the Angels, and he was taking batting practice. You know, Pujols is a serious dude. He's gonna chit chat with the other Dominican dudes, but he ain't talking to no gringos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the arrogance of some of these
Latin players, right?
Piss me off sometimes.
So she comes prancing by the batting cage. This guy stops what he's doing and gives her 10 minutes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, wow.
And Albert's not like that. That's the funny part.
No.
Oh, that when I saw, I think I know the interview you're talking about. I think he was it with the Cardinals? He did it with the Cardinals too, I think.
Yeah. But this woman just prances to the batting cage. And this guy stops what he's doing, runs over there, and starts chit-chatting in Spanish, and he has the biggest Kool-Aid grin.
Can you imagine if a Hispanic player did that back in the 70s, Mace? How pissed off people would have been?
Say again?
Can you imagine if the Hispanic players of the 70s and 80s did that? Like a guy like Tony Perez did that. Like, stopped what he was doing during batting practice and ran over to do a interview with a Spanish-speaking interviewer and stuff like that.
Oh, he would have caught hell, especially playing in Cincinnati. Shit, back then. Oh, speaking of the Reds, the Dodgers have caught the Giants. They're just a game and a half behind. Now,
that was quick.
The Padres are just about out of it. They're 12 back. And the Reds are going to. Good morning, Calvin. How are you doing, sir? The Reds are going to. I told Manzano this. The Reds have the easiest schedule. The last 40 games is a cake. They got 3 with Milwaukee, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then week 2 of the NFL season, which is a month from today, the Dodgers come to town. Interesting. The rest of the teams they play are Pittsburgh 9 times. Who else they play? Pittsburgh,
Arizona,
Cubs,
I think.
Arizona. Shit, man. If I am the Reds and I'm their manager, I'm telling them, you know what? He can get home field.
Home field.
They can get home field. So you got the Yankees and the A's next weekend. That is huge. Beginning Thursday night, I will bring it for you up here. And then
When are the
about
Dodgers Giants series, Mace?
that's coming up. Let me let you know. That's coming up. That is coming up very soon, Bob. You know right now.
How did certain playoff teams get easy schedules? How is that even possible? Like, they should be getting hard. Every playoff team should be getting hard schedules.
I really don't know. I can't explain it. Why not the Reds?
Do you like the fact that the NFL and NBA are gonna have Christmas games this year, Mace?
If I'm an NBA fan, with the momentum you got, I would tell the NFL, bring it on. NBA is surging, man. And I think, like I said before, certain fans are not gonna like the new NBA in 2 years. It should be 2 years. And the reason why I say that, LeBron should be ready to be out the door.
Russell's gonna be out the door soon. So is.
I just think it hurts. I think it helps the NBA, but you got fresh blood now.
Yeah, and they're gonna be mad that we're gonna be shoved. We're gonna be shoved Giannis down our throats the next few years as the greatest player.
They don't like that at all. The NBA GM said LeBron's not a great player anymore. LeBron was not happy.
I saw that. LeBron looked so pissed. Did you see? He did an interview. I can't remember where. Holy moly!
What schedule did you want again?
No, I don't. I was just asking about the. I was just asking how is it we don't know, but how is it possible that a playoff team like the Reds get the easiest schedule of all the playoff teams? That makes no sense to me.
Wow. Reds, boy. Hey. And if I'm the Reds, Toya is coming up in a minute, baby. The beautiful Kareen in the building.
And I thought you cannot tell come up with.
Good morning, baby girl. Yeah. How it happens? First of all, their division's bad. That helps. Number two, the teams in the other division they play, like, for example, the Washington Nationals, they're bad. So it's a combination of things. But I think what hurts the dynamics of all of this, the Padres have fallen apart. They are the reverse of the Reds. Let me put that back up there. Yeah, they are the reverse of the Reds right now.
Hi, Kareem. What's up?
Complete opposite of the Reds right now.
What the hell's happening with the Padres? Why have they fallen so far?
Tatis is in and out of the lineup too much.
Has their pitching been inconsistent too?
Who?
Has their pitching been inconsistent as well?
Yeah. And then Manny Machado last night acting like the demented Dominican he is. Now, that was a bad strike call on him. I totally agree with him. But boy, Manny.
You need to calm down, man. You need to be more mature.
Yeah. These are tight times for the Padres. And I'm going to say something right now about the Padres. If they do not make the playoffs, these crowds you're seeing in San Diego this year, they will not be there next year.
because they're not going to trust the front office.
Yep. And they're gonna lose faith. Because they're gonna say, you promised us. And don't worry about it, honey. Take your time. They're gonna be the fans are gonna be like, yo, I pay this type of money and the best players in and out of the lineup.
You know what? For me, a team like I understand the Padres why they wanted to do offense, but they're like the Marlins. They should be a pitching and defense team. Are you correct with the amount of pitching they develop?
Yeah, but the one thing that hurt them though, they moved in the fences. I hate when these teams do that. If
That's why I like the Marlins Park. The Derek Jeter is not going to want to move in the fences in in Miami. He's
no,
probably going to he's he's probably going to want to keep it out of pitcher's park.
I agree with that.
Are
I
you?
agree with that.
Did Seattle move their pitching their fences in?
Yep.
That's what I hate about these pitching ballparks. I don't think the Dodgers fans will. Do you think Dodgers fans are going to be pissed if that like? Do you think Dodgers fans or Giants fans would be pissed if they move in the fences,
The
Mace?
Giants already did. It's horrible. They're in the perfect ballpark.
I'm wait. I'm not sure. Was Giants ballpark? Was it always?
AT&T Park.
Yeah, was it always AT&T or was it called Candlestick before?
Candlestick was the old one. Let me welcome this beautiful lady in to start this platform today. She is one of the most glamorous women that you could ever lay your eyes on. The beautiful Toya in the house. What's up, baby?
Nothing much. I'm so sorry I'm late.
Nah, don't worry about it. I had Manzano here.
Shout out to Manzano. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to you, Mace.
Thank you, baby. Always a shout out to you. Toya, Kareem, thank you, baby.
Yeah, shout out to Kareem.
Yeah.
How are you today, Miss Toya?
I'm doing pretty good. I got a little bit of a late start on my morning, so once I got to the barbershop to get tapered up, it took a little longer than I expected. So
you go to the barber shop to get, or you go to your barber shop has a unisex in there.
good morning, sir. Oh, I usually have a barber, but he decided to go to a salon, so I stopped going to him.
Mhm.
So I've been roughing it for a little while, and
Mhm.
today I was like, okay, I think I need to at least get shaped up because I'm growing it out, but I don't want to look crazy.
You know, I'm noticing that more and more that women are going to male barbershops.
It's much less stressful.
Yeah, and being around beauty salons when I used to have my hair back in the 80s and early millennium, the one thing I've noticed, um, and I say this, and people not take this the wrong way. I prefer if I'm getting my hair when I used to have a lot of hair, I prefer uh transgenders do my hair.
Oh yeah.
And the reason why I did, yeah, would be when I had my long hair. And the reason why I did was first of all, they were more friendlier. They were very nice. While when the women do it, and it could be women all across the board, they talk too damn much.
Oh yeah.
And then when one of these hot dudes in their mind pop in, they throw down what they do and hugging him up. I don't have time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
You know, while when you have long hair and the transgender does it, they do it very professionally.
Yeah, that's why I like getting my haircut by gay men and stuff like that. The gay guys.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, when I first grew my hair, I was 16, 17 years old. And I bumped into this guy, and I love him to death. And he said, hey, you got your hair like that, you come to my shop. And he
Mm-hmm.
gave me his card, and I started going to his shop. And the point I'm making is they take care of business. You know,
They're not
Yeah.
focused on the conversation.
yes.
They're more about
And
the
you
money.
know,
Exactly.
and Kareem, I'm
Exactly.
gonna tell you something. Men your age and a little younger, they I'm just talking about here in New York. They hate the black barber. They cannot stand the black barber.
Good morning, Mahogany in the
And
chat.
and the reason why they can't stand them is because what we're talking about right now. All their old buddies are coming in. All they do is talk BS. Guys want their haircut. They got women to see. They don't care about the chit chat among old men. You understand what I
Yeah,
mean,
I
Steve?
noticed that. I was in New York for my mom's event once, and I had to get my hair cut. I went into
Mm-hmm.
a place in Harlem, and the guy, what made me mad, I was waiting there, sitting there for an hour, and he just completely ignored me and was talking to people that were coming in. I'm like, I've been waiting here for like 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and you completely ignore me. What the hell? Jesus
That's
Christ,
how
man!
they are. Like my barber who I have now, because I have my hair short. I don't have long hair no more. He's the only one I go to. I don't go to the young dudes because all they do is talk BS. You know, I let him do my hair.
Honestly, that's why I like going to Spanish barbershops too. They're more about business. Business. They don't care about talking. They want to get their money and get out. They don't want to be talking to people and stuff like that. Have you ever been to a?
I'm gonna put that up. Pete, you wrong, man. I'm getting ready to do. Me and Toy is about to take off in this Millennium Falcon in a second. This is Pete to you.
They ignore. Yeah. No, I
He's right.
had an appointment. That's the problem. They
Oh
just
wow, and I know what that is. That's a shame. That's a damn shame. It's the card, baby.
They trying to punk you. That's what they doing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and
Good
that makes me mad.
morning,
That's why I like.
beautiful.
And have you ever been to a Hispanic barbershop, Mace? Like going
Yeah,
into
the Dominicans, yeah. My
yeah.
problem with them is they really don't care because you're not one of them. These guys cut your shit. These guys cut your face and don't care. So I stopped going to them. But the one thing I would say for them, when they're focused, they're good.
No, I'm
I
talking
don't
about the
mess
Puerto
with them.
Rican guys. I'm talking about Puerto Ricans. Have you ever been to a Puerto Rican barbershop?
Nah. Nah. And the Middle Eastern one, love you, Bargoff, Miss Melina. The Middle Eastern one, they don't want nothing to do with us, bro.
I've
I'm
been
dead
in some
serious. They're
Middle
all
Eastern.
around where I live right here. That's why I told Bargoff, he comes here, he's not going to leave because it's basically he's going to be home. And they'll take care of him. There's restaurants right around the corner, down the block from, and you can smell the food from there to here.
Talking about this stuff and weight could actually help people lose weight. Talking about appearance in total, not just weight.
This
Like
is why me and Toya are sacrificing our time to do this. Toya, you ready, baby? Toya, you ready, girl?
Yeah, just give me like 2 seconds. I want to go
Take
grab
your time. Take your
grab
time. Then
something
we're
to
gonna
eat,
take
and
this
I'll be
off because
right back.
people are coming in the room, baby, and they're not coming in here to see me. Yeah. So
Hey Mace, I have a question actually. When you were
obese.
overweight, did you notice
Yeah.
that you started losing hair, like you started having alopecia, you started losing hair and stuff?
Manzano, believe it or not, I had all my hair when I was obese. All my hair.
Because I have a friend who's overweight, and he just recently started losing. Like he started because of the obesity. He would lose his hair and stuff like that.
Mm.
Hey, Pete.
What up, Tony, Toya, Mace? Hey,
What's up, Pete?
y'all talking obesity and like in men and having like a hard time to get women
No, we're talking about obesity
in
across the
general?
board and people having
Okay.
a hard time dealing with it. And people, when they lose the weight, they can't get over it.
Yeah, man. Me personally, my oldest brother who passed away in 2016, he was obese, and yeah, man, it was just a hard life. I mean, he always had women. That's why I asked that question. I thought you guys were gonna lead to like the women or
Nah, this
relationship, and
has
it's
nothing
hard.
to
You know
do
how
with.
it gets down here.
Yeah,
I was
this has.
assuming, but other than that, um, it's just everybody's different. Everybody's different. No matter the color, the weight, the height, the size. Like even birds, even alligators. Everything is different, even if you're the same type of species. I know it's hard to live overweight because the 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 beautiful thing that you see on TV is what they throw at you. But just like a skinny person could be beautiful, you know, an obese person has their beautiful things as well. You know, but it's just like since the media and TV, all you see is skinny this, skinny that. That's what makes people believe that that's what's right. That's how you have to be. Now you got people. What I feel bad is, you know, I'm 175 pounds and I'm adding 5 pounds soaking wet on myself right now, right?
Yeah.
I don't eat much, you know, but at the same time, I feel like I eat all day and I can never gain the weight. And there's people that eat and they just gain the weight and they eat the same amount as me. It's just different. People are different. Just be happy with yourself, love yourself, and don't worry about what other people think about you. Because at the end of the day, people out there who are unhappy with themselves, you got to get past that because nobody out here on this earth can actually change you without you wanting to change. You have to put that forward. You have to do something about it if you want change in your own life. That's pretty much what I wanted to come up and say. With
You
the
better go
obesity
ahead and
part,
preach. You better go ahead and tell the good word. Everything you just said deserved a bomb dropped on it.
I don't have the bomb sound effect, but there you go.
I appreciate it. One more thing I wanted to say. Remember, I asked you, Mace, about the obesity thing when I first came in the women part. Um, I'm not even gonna lie. I met the dude that owns a porn site. Um, I don't know his name. I don't even remember the porn site name. Remember, I told you I used to work at Spice of Life, the sex shop thing, right, Mace?
Yeah.
Back in the days, and this dude pulls in, and I immediately. This is not a lie. This is just me telling you guys the truth. I immediately look at this guy when he's walking in the door, and I'm like, damn, this guy is huge. He's gonna come in here and probably buy all type of sex toys. You know, like I looked at him and I was like, man, I felt bad for this guy in a way, right? Women like when I first seen him open that door, like I'm like, damn, this guy doesn't get no women. But he was fresh, Mace. He had a nice watch. I didn't even tell, you know, this guy was fresh when I first saw him, but I assumed. But you guys don't even understand what walked in behind him. Okay? What happened is he came in at first and he walked in with an entourage of women, like 15 of them. All of them looking like scarlet strippers out there, beautiful from head to toe, and they were all his women. I'm not saying, you know, I know this guy had it like that because he's famous, he has money, and he has a website. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I promise you, it's not only money that these women actually like this guy for. He's an exciting guy. When he came in the store, he brought in so much energy. He brought in, like, he made me smile. He made me feel good just having a conversation with him. And that's all that matters is the positive energy that people can bring around you. And that's all I got to say. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Mace,
Hey,
stay
Pete,
blessed.
if the
Never
Dolphins
stress.
look,
Toya, this is
Pete,
your
if the
show. Sorry
Dolphins,
to steal 5
hey,
minutes of it.
hey,
And
it's all
Anthony,
right.
you have a good day.
Everybody love what you said, Pete. If the Dolphins look
You,
good
oh,
tonight,
I knew he was going to do that.
you Tony, you tell them when you see him in another room today. If they look good, I'll be on late tonight. Oh, that was an excellent point by Pete, by the way.
Yeah, Pete was dropping bombs. He came through, dropped bombs, and was out.
Oh, no, Pete, that's okay. Pete, this one I want to tell you. If the Dolphins look good tonight offensively, I'll have a late show after 10 o'clock. So just pop on up and get on the panel. Enjoy your day, bro.
Yeah, enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend.
The grinder is in the building.
The number one grinder.
And I agree with Pete, like, but in general, men, in order for men like that, I know he brought in positive energy
That's
into
for
the
Pete.
store, but in general, men who are that heavy tend to need a lot of money. Don't you guys agree to get beautiful women and stuff like that?
No, I don't think it has to do with money. As with anything else, something that people might see as a detractor just means that you have to level up on some of your other strengths. That's really all it is. I mean, some people like that. So, just because it might seem like a detractor
But in
to you,
general,
or
I'm
to
saying in
me,
general.
I know you're making a generalization, but what I'm saying is, regardless of if the guy is fat and has money, doesn't mean that he's going to be a chick magnet. It takes a lot more. It just takes a lot more than that, and you have to also your redeeming qualities have to speak louder than your detractors.
Yeah. I agree with you, but what? And I agree with Pete. You know what they're starting to advertise now on TV more? They're
What?
talking about weight now. Weight gain pills, like to make
I have
people,
been seeing that.
Yeah, for people who struggle to gain weight, they're selling weight gain pills, like to make people fatter and stuff like that. So that's another thing that's going to
Pete
cause
agrees with you.
more obesity. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, I mean, there's always been people who have been on the leaner side of things. And I think this is directly related to the whole popularity of getting BBLs now. A lot of women specifically want that shape that people are going to get surgery to get. And if you're very thin, you have to first start off by gaining weight in order to get a fat transfer, for example.
My question is, who pays for that for them?
Who pays for the surgery?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. A lot of times people get I don't know exactly what it's called, but I know that
Sugar daddy.
No, aside from that, everybody doesn't have access to a sugar daddy. So some of these women are using like government funds to get this surgery. I think it's called care credit or something like that, where you can use it to at least for some part of your surgery or the recovery or something like that. But people are going through really crazy means in order to have their bodies mutilated, let's call it.
Oh, it looks so nasty.
Yeah.
When these women go for that surgery.
Yeah.
I mean.
But the thing that bothers me the most about it, I don't care if you're doing it because you want it, you want to feel better about yourself. I hear that argument all the time. Feeling better about yourself is an inside job. That's my stance on it. But you do you. The thing that I have the most issue with, though, is that we're creating a subculture of women that all look alike. Everybody's going to get the Black China body, and everybody, like all these women are walking around looking like cutouts of each other. And it's like, if that is what you were going for, then how can you find any self-esteem in that or any confidence in that? You look next to you, there's a girl look exactly like you from the neck down. I just
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
being a
I
woman is
blame the media.
celebrating our variety. We come in all these different shapes and sizes. Like I relish in that. I celebrate that as being a woman. I don't have a big ass. I also do not have big boobs. I've talked about this before. I used to have big boobs. I had a breast reduction, so now I ain't got none. But I still believe I have something to offer as a woman. Naturally, I don't feel like I've thought about going to get plastic surgery because of my boobs. But at the same time, you have to find, like I said, it's an inside job. If I don't feel good about me from the inside out, it doesn't matter what I put on the outside.
I think for me personally, these women who do that, I don't pay them no attention. That's their business.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, I'm when I first lost my weight, and people really believe I got the surgery. So I lifted up my T-shirt to show them there are no bruises on my chest, body, my stomach, and like I told me, you satisfied now? Let me do this real quick since my brother's in here. I usually do it every night, but let me do this real quick. Hempforfitness.com. That's right, hempforfitness.com, everybody. If you have shoulder pain, knee pain, back pain, um, you're feeling horrible from a rough treatment from dialysis or chemotherapy, take hempforfitness.com for all your CBD needs. And you put T-Tube 10. That's right, T-Tube 10. You get 10% off of any product you buy. And if you put Mace Tiger in the box, that's right, Mace Tiger in the box, you get a free gift. So that's hempforfitness.com, hempforfitness.com for all your CBD needs. That is hempforfitness.com. One of my best people who look out for me. Whole team, man, I love them. Get back to this. Toya.
And this
Toya.
is a question for you and Toya Mace. I'm not sure if you want to
Yeah, go there.
go here, but do you think legalizing weed is going to encourage more obesity too? Because these people are going to be sitting on their couches smoking, like legalizing pot and stuff,
Eating nothing
sitting on
but
their
potato
couches and eating
chips
a ton.
and cheese
Yeah,
doodles all day. Yeah, of course. Especially with the pandemic is coming back strong. Yeah, you make an excellent point, Tony. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that's another thing. The pandemic is going to cause a huge spike in obesity too.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. And here's the kicker. In most cities that are affected, the gyms are going to be shut down.
Yeah.
What's up, Grinder?
What's going on? I think that we must have to do to, especially if the pandemic is going to reappear, it's going to be shut down. That means that when I was on Brother Duke's show, his channel, fourth quarter talk and everything, that what I do exercise in the house. If I can't like get to the gym, because I'm gonna roll back in the gym soon, back there soon. I do exercise in the gym. I cook. I do whatever I can to be the step ahead of the game. So that means that if you have kids, work to have the kids, tell them I know they want to play the games and everything, but tell them to cut it off and talk to them and work out with them. Do some exercise, talk to, to keep their body in shape. Talk to them and everything. And I think that sometimes that, I know that if we keep the obesity down, and then have them cook with you. They up in age and everything. I see you like drinking water. Have them drink water and stuff. And then have discussions. Get a book, talk about obesity, how to lose weight and stuff like that. Because I'm gonna start doing that with my niece. I talked to her, so we gonna like sometimes get on the phone, and then we gonna talk about different things. I think that's the thing that we can cut out. Even like if you don't have kids, call somebody on the phone, talk to them, y'all cook together, and have that conversation. And then that conversation can grow into 2, can grow into 4, can grow into 5 and stuff. Have a group, have a group conversation, and I'll fall back on it.
And
Oh,
do you guys think it's harder for the people who live in these retirement homes to eat healthy too, because they tend to have really unhealthy foods in those retirement homes? They don't know how to serve healthy food, like, and stuff.
yeah, but those people are old. I mean,
No,
unless your
but you
grandparents are in one of those, you really don't think about them, unfortunately. I
yeah,
mean, they got
that's what
more
I'm
to worry
wondering.
about because the COVID hits them the hardest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they the
that's
With
what
this
I'm
forgotten.
wondering.
pandemic back, the last thing those people are thinking about is gaining some pounds. They're old.
No, no,
Toya.
but you understand what I'm saying in general with retirement. It's a high-end retirement homes, like the really expensive ones that you see the rich people putting their family in, that
Yeah.
have the healthier food. But when you get to the ones who are like Section 8 retirement homes, it's always I used to volunteer at one, and what I noticed is the food is super unhealthy. It was like really fattening food, like you
Yeah, but man,
said.
again, unless your loved one in one of those homes, like one you talking about, people don't care. They got more to worry about. This thing, this plague that's hitting around the world, it hits them the most.
Yeah,
They're more
and
worried about waking up in the morning.
yeah, and Tony, you have to understand too. If you have a loved one in the nursing homes, you got to advocate for them. It's all about you got to advocate for them. You got to put the pressure on them to make sure that they get the right foods because they not gonna do it. I know
No,
because
because uh, most of these family people who put their families away, like their loved ones away, they walk away. They don't come back.
no, they don't come back because they don't advocate for it. They put them there. It's a death sentence when you put them in homes like that. That's what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
very,
I got
very.
stories about those
Me
type of
too.
places.
Yeah, I got.
Oh yeah.
There's a place that is nearby me. It's a nursing home. You know what I do when the pandemic was really getting bad? Like they used to get I'm giving them my secret, but it doesn't make it. They don't know who there's in a Commonwealth of Virginia, right? At times, like when the kids was out, it used to be a state to have like school buses, and they used to have lunches, and they used to give out to the kids. But the kids sometimes they feel so privileged. I don't need it and everything. And it's about the raise, how the parents raise it. So you know what I did? I take that. Take that. I bag it up. You know what I mean? Do what I can. Go home. Do what I had to do. And then also there is a adult center near right. And so what I do, and then the nursing home in the center was like a block, like a half block away. I just give them out. These is like good food. I just give them out. They be outside. I give them out. When I say this what you do. I said, yeah, and that's what I used to do. In my own way, I advocate for them because sometimes this is good food. So that's what I do. Because I could tell you this that these places they don't care. You got they go by a certain budget and they don't care. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They gonna give them junk. So as for me, as an advocate for them, if I'm eat right, I want them to eat right. At least I respect their humanity. And sometimes when I do that, it hurts because I know that's the only good food they get, and it hurts. I do it sometimes myself and everything. So
Talking about hard for me because when I was in high school, I was told to shut up and not
We're
worry
gonna
about
get this
stuff,
shit
just worry about
kickstarted
school.
after he says what he gotta say. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm done. I'm done.
All right, good. All right, get this shit started today. Toya,
Yes.
one of the things I wanted to ask you this morning,
Mm-hmm.
when you think back to your days being obese, when you used to go to the hospital, right? Like you wasn't feeling good or something. Did you notice the staff treated you a little different when they did someone that was let's say, in better shape?
Honestly, I never thought it was about my weight as much as I thought it was about my skin color.
Interesting.
Because notoriously, doctors, surgeons, nurses, and the like tend to believe that Black women or Black people have a higher threshold for pain. And so when it comes to being in the hospital and having to advocate for yourself in terms of how you're feeling, I've definitely felt like people weren't listening to me when I told them that I was in pain, or kind of like blew me off in terms of just keeping me abreast of what was happening.
What you think about that when back then where people just blew you off and you were in excruciating pain or you just wasn't this right?
It stays with you. You never forget it, and it makes you more empathetic to those who have had to experience it themselves. I know we're not talking about childbirth, but that's like one of the biggest reasons why Black women die on the birthing table, because a lot of times these doctors, simply because you're a Black woman, think that if you say you're in pain, you're not really in pain, or if you say you're in pain, you're not as much in pain as you are. And there's studies on this, there's numbers that back it up. So again, I wasn't thinking of it so much so that because of my being obese, that I was being treated differently, not, at least not in the hospital. I think you definitely know when somebody's looking at you funny because you're fat when you're out and about, because there's a certain snare that they give you, a snarl,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, especially if you're like eating something, it's like you can just see the judgment zap from their eyes to whatever it is that you're eating. Like, you should not be eating this. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
because the one thing, the treatment I used to get, uh, the one thing I never liked from people, and this is one of the reasons why I don't deal with people, is because uh, I used to be totally ignored.
Mm.
And I was always blamed for something I didn't do.
How you be the biggest person in the room and everybody ignoring you? That's some shit, ain't it?
Yeah,
Like, oh, we just gonna ignore you. I'm the biggest person in this room. Y'all gonna act like I'm not here?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. Me of now, uh, personally, she loves your earrings, by the way, Kareem. Now, salute to you, Black men being brutally honest. Good to see you in here, bro. Thank you for coming. Now, uh, like I told you the other week, my life has been like quantum leap. I go into from being fat to now I gotta deal with discrimination because I'm Black.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I can't get away from this
It's always gonna
stuff.
be something.
Black men being honest, salute you.
Yeah, shout out to Kev. Kev's the reason I'm here. Shout out to Kev.
Really?
Forever grateful to Kev. Absolutely.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to you, Black men being brutally honest.
Now, if only I
Appreciate
could
that.
say a fast
Appreciate you. Oh yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, people. I don't care about the Cash App. Just hit like and subscribe.
like
I'm
and
not
so.
a Cash App beggar.
But if
Okay,
you want
this
to cash at me, I'll put my tag in the comments. I mean, just saying.
Yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll hit you up a little later. If not today, definitely tomorrow. One of my favorite ladies is here today. There she is. The beautiful, making this go viral. TV2. She opened up another channel, and baby girl's doing her thing. I
Ooh, look at those eyes. She has beautiful eyes. Miss V is
mean, let
so
me tell you
pretty, for
something.
real. Like, I
She put
stand
up
her.
No, go ahead. Then I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. Go
No,
ahead.
I just want to give her a little shine real quick. She's always been nothing but nice to me. She's such a sweetheart, but she's so pretty.
Let,
Also, she's
let,
just really pretty.
let me say this, and honey, I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. So she had a banner up the other day, and she had that long silky hair, and I wrote back. I said, "What are you trying to do? Kill me?" Oh boy, girl, I love you. Shout out to you. Mwah. And you know, she knows this. I will plug her to the end of time. And she's getting her due now. I saw her this morning in Platinum's room. Where I said, let me do this shopping and I'll see her somewhere today. Two of my favorite ladies on earth I got in here. Make it three. I forgot Koreans in here. That's three. So thank you, ladies, for coming. Yeah, like I was saying to you, sweetie. I, um, oh, yeah. When I used to get totally ignored, but once this weight went away, I think people can look at me and tell that I don't want to be bothered with them. And you don't have to think about me doing some craziness. So in my old community, they definitely respect the way I am. And I'm glad that I don't have to deal with the weight issue. Probably the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life.
It literally removes that layer of caring what other people think. Seriously, like once you
Can't do that.
once you lose weight, I really could not care any less than I already do about what somebody has to say about what I look like, what I'm wearing, all that good stuff, because I'm finally at this point where it's like, all right, I'm not fat no more, so y'all can't say nothing to me. Like I love myself so much on the inside that regardless of how I'm presenting, this is just the surface. You're merely scratching the surface with me unless you actually have a conversation and dialogue with me to see what's
totally
really
agree.
inside. So if what I look like is such a turnoff for you, keep it moving.
I'll tell you right now, the way you look, honey, it's been a big turn on for the brothers and the men.
Oh.
I can tell you that.
Oh.
I can tell you that right now. Let me see what Kareem said. Well, my stories are both of our stories. If it's both of our stories, we both appreciate it. If it's Toya's, I know she appreciates it. And if it's my stories, yeah, you're welcome, baby.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Like I just said, I will plug your program to the end of time, girl. As long as I can breathe, and as long as I'm in here, I will plug you to the end of time.
Pete
Go ahead, baby. If the Dolphins are playing well tonight, you can come. If you got time, I'll be back on late tonight. You ain't overweight. You can fix the teeth. You can fix the teeth. You have to work hard to get the weight off, and that's not easy. The teeth can be fixed.
I disagree. I feel like the teeth is worse because whatever you did for them to get to that point, I'm like, what's happening? Like, I don't have the best teeth, obviously, like whatever, but still, like I hate when people have a whole bunch of crap on their teeth. Like, do you floss, bro?
No, I'm laughing what she wrote.
You see me in the swimming suit on Instagram? Because I definitely didn't put that on YouTube.
Yeah, Miss V is a big Instagram,
Yeah, she follows me
big
on
Instagram
Instagram.
user.
We follow each other on Instagram, but I didn't put that up on YouTube.
I definitely say you can get your teeth fixed,
Yeah, but,
without
but
a
but
doubt.
yes, you can get your teeth fixed, but that's way more of oh yeah, I was about to get in the pool, Miss V. But yeah, I because the thing is with teeth, that's something that presents itself, I feel like, more before you actually take in the fact that someone is overweight. And the overweight thing um can be worked on. The teeth thing is like that's an investment. That's a personal investment that I feel like you should put into yourself before you are even
Well, then
trying.
let me answer this question.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
do the women because men can't get theirs fixed down there. What do you think is more important to women in the year 2021? Getting a BBL or getting their teeth fixed?
Ooh,
Especially black women. Leave white women
that's
out
a
of it.
good one.
This is going the way I think the way I said about the between the weight and the teeth.
It's definitely the BBL.
There you
Like,
go.
I,
Because
yeah,
see, teeth can be fixed.
yeah.
You have to get some type of income to go to Colombia, Dominican Republic, and to become a piece
Turkey.
of a
Everybody's going to
slab of
Turkey to
meat.
get that now.
Yeah.
Turkey's the new hotspot for plastic surgery.
Mm. Is it a lot cheaper?
It's cheaper,
Bend
but
it over.
it's more comprehensive also. Like they have better doctors in
Mm-hmm.
Turkey than they do in
Colombia.
those other places that you were mentioning.
Yeah, Colombia, Dominican Republic. Yeah. See, that's my point. For a guy like me, if I had serious teeth problems, I can pay to get that fixed, or my insurance can pay for it.
That's true.
I'm not doing gastrosurgery, bro,
Yeah.
because what's not good about that, people? Your eating habits are destroyed,
Hmm.
and you getting your way back,
Yeah.
you putting your life in your hands.
Most people do. Most people gain it right back.
I mean, Al Roker said he is so miserable. The weatherman for NBC, he said he is so miserable that he cannot eat like he
Really?
used to anymore. Yeah, it happens.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wasn't aware that
Yeah,
he
yeah.
went
He got
on.
the he got the he got the surgery. Like,
I know he did, but I never heard him like talk about it
yeah.
afterwards.
There's I forgot the lady's name. The singer, one of the Phillip ladies. She was the fat one.
Oh yeah, Wilson Phillips.
She
Uh,
did it, and look what happened to her. She
I
gained
think
it all the way back.
she had two surgeries
Yeah,
actually.
because she was miserable.
She had like two weight loss surgeries.
Yeah, yeah, because
But
she was miserable.
this goes to my point that I made on like one of the first ones we did, which
Hmm.
is that you literally have to be ready for. And I'm gonna echo back to what Pete was saying earlier about loving yourself. It's very imperative for you to love yourself where you are right now in this
I
moment
agree.
before you even attempt to do anything to change you.
I agree.
Because if you don't, it's, I can't put into words how important that is. Because if I didn't love myself on a cellular level, on a deep
Hmm.
soul
Hmm.
level before I lost weight, I would be a very different person to you today. I probably wouldn't even be able to sit here and have this conversation with you because I might feel like I'm too good to have this conversation with you. But humility taught me that I am not this meat sack that I present in. Who I am is something you can't even see. So that's why I say it's important for you to love who you are before you do anything to change your outward appearance. Because once you do make that change, this is the nasty side of it that people don't talk about. Whether you have weight loss surgery, whether you have plastic surgery, whether you undergo some kind of body transformation via um, working out, they don't tell you that now you have a whole new body to get used to and love.
Yeah,
So
I
if
think.
you didn't already have the foundation of loving yourself before you made these changes, That's
Yeah.
that's another step that you're going to have to take that nobody's going to prepare you for.
Totally agree. And I'm gonna go to what Ms. Reader said. Oh, I'm gonna do all three, baby. I have a coworker who had that surgery. She's cold all the time. She's anemic. I was
Mhm.
anemic for 11 years.
Mhm.
Now I'm not anemic no more. Teeth going back and more addictive. Then she says this, oh, and her hair is falling out. What Manzano said earlier when he was up here. Good point, Tony. Macy, I'm on this channel because you gave me a strike from a video I posted. Yeah, I read that yesterday.
Wow.
Remember I told you that to come up? Yeah, last night I said, come up, we'll talk about this. So if you want to come up now, here's the link. I'm going to talk about it. We'll sidestep this because me and Toy is about to hit something else. Or we'll get you to talk about
To Pete's point, yeah, weight could be paid off too, but you still pay a price for it developmentally, because
I'd
just because you
rather
buy something doesn't mean that you get to bypass doing the inner work.
go to a dentist and get my grill fixed any day of the week than get gastro. Because one of the reasons why I lost weight, Pete, I can eat normal again and people don't have to bother me. I mean, bro, eating ice cream. Sorry, Toy. Eating ice cream like I've been doing this summer, bro, it's been a treat. I couldn't do that for the last 10 and a half years, bro. Baby girl says, here. I must have left before you said that. Yeah, I told you to come up here last night. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. I read that, but they gave you a strike. Yeah, I understand, honey. Don't worry about it. Let me put it this way. Your platform is 10,000 times in the stratosphere if mine will ever be. You worry about your baby, but you know that people like me and Toya and a lot of other brothers support you. It's the simple things, Mace. You damn right. Yes. People don't realize let's say last night I finished the show at 4:30. Okay. I woke up at 7, took a shower, and took my 2.5 mile walk.
Hmm.
And when I emailed you this morning, I was like a mile and a half from my house. I just stopped, emailed you on my phone, said, you coming up today? You said, yeah. Said, let's do it. I said, all right. Let you enjoy your morning.
Oh, we appreciate you too, Miss B.
Girl knows I appreciate her. She don't have
She
to.
knows. She
Yes, she
knows.
knows. Let me ask you this. Like fast forwarding to right now. What is the one difference? What is the one thing you notice um for you that you say, man, this is unreal. I couldn't do this years ago.
Meaning like physically?
Yeah, like anything like you couldn't do before that you can enjoy now. Like for me, I haven't done it back yet, but I plan on traveling again. Once
Okay.
my doctor gives me the okay,
Okay.
you know. That's what I mean.
That's a
Me is
tough question
traveling.
because I never let my weight stop me from doing things that I really wanted to do. Um, the only thing it might have done is put a damper on it because of people's reaction to
Mm-hmm.
my being there. But I don't remember ever coming across something that I wanted to do and just being like, you know what, I'm too fat for this.
Thank you, Pete. Yeah.
I don't
Uh,
know.
for me, uh, besides the travel, people don't look at me as a freak. No. That is so. What's the word? So relieving. It's a relief for me now. I can go into a restaurant before all this is happening. I mean, you live in the same metro area. I can go to a restaurant and I'm not a pig as a person, by the way, folks. I'm not a pig when I go eat. But the point is, I can eat what I really want to eat. And I just like my food a certain way because I grew up in an African American household. So for me, it's pork chops. Is I eat chicken any way you make it.
Out the box.
Um, hmm?
I said out the box. You and your chicken boxes.
I went in there for my mom yesterday evening before I did the show. My
Hmm.
man said, "Where you been?" I said, "Dude, I can't eat this and put this grease in my body every day. My body feels better. It's
Yeah,
been over a week."
yeah.
I mean, yeah, chicken, pork chops. I haven't, believe it or not, I haven't had ribs yet. I will in a couple. I have some ribs.
Better do it before the summer's over. Get you some good grilled ones.
Yeah, it's little things like that, but still, it kills me that my body won't let me eat lasagna or baked ziti. No, that
Mm,
is a big loss to me.
yeah,
My body just cannot. What's the word you want to use?
tolerate.
It yeah, it's not compatible with my body no more. So
Yeah.
I'm glad I was never a macaroni and cheese guy,
Oh, I'm a mac and cheese
because
girl.
that will kill me.
Uh,
That would put me in the grave if I was eating mac and cheese.
I love mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, I know she's confident. That's why I treat her like I do. And I treat her more as a sister than I do. Um, I'm gonna clean this up.
Uh oh.
More than a love interest.
Oh, Macy, Dad.
Serious about that. Uh, well, I shouldn't say what I was about to say. I'll change it around a little bit. I was on Rallo's platform a week ago, and he had me up there, just me and him one on one. And I told Rallo that one of the things I have learned is that if you collab with sisters, it is a good thing. Like me and Miss V, we're working it out together. Me and you work well together, you know. And I believe, and he's preaching this right now. I think a lot of brothers missed the boat. That you can, because one thing I know, black women are totally better than us in a lot of issues, and one of them is starting businesses and taking care of business. And I tell, me and Rollo was talking about this. I don't understand how you have women around you are talking to you, and you do not ask them about. You don't ask for their advice on how to start something. It's mind-boggling. You know. That's why I'm glad I'm working with you doing this every weekend, and I'm glad that me and Miss V are about to do a nice arrangement. I'll have my nephew next week up here, girl, or the week after, and we're gonna do the banner that's gonna have all the sponsors on it. Miss V, my nephew. Who else is it? I Test, LT Man, my barber wants they want to advertise on the platform, and my nephew's gonna do their logos. So when it's done, it's going to look good, and you people are going to enjoy it. That's right, baby. Let's do it. We will do it and get this started. Give them more of a plug for their platforms and what they're about. And for me, I got some other plans. So for me, it's just helping brothers and sisters out. I mean, it doesn't hurt to plug other people. And Let me ask you this, honey. Um,
Yes, honey.
since you lost this weight, what's the one thing that you cut down on before that you're really snacking on now?
I would say cheese
Interesting.
because I stopped eating cheese for a while because I felt like I just needed to cut it out of my diet. For the probably the same reasons you were saying about lasagna, because it just wasn't necessarily agreeing with me, and I also felt like I think there are some foods that people consume mindlessly that really add to weight gain, and cheese was one of them for me because I really did used to put cheese on just about everything. And you justify it because you're like, well, it makes it taste better and you don't have this whatever it is without cheese. But I promise you, if you try to have it without cheese, it can still taste good, and then you can start to lessen the amount of that you eat. But now that I have reintroduced it to my diet, I eat it more than I let's say I eat it now more than I did 5 years ago, but not as much as I did 10 years ago. You know, you tend to find yeah, I love cheese too. It really is good, and there's so many different kinds of cheese out there. But again, I've said this too. Everything is about moderation. You know, maybe you have a cheeseburger on Monday, but you skip cheese for the rest of the week. Or you might have it on something else on Friday, but a different kind of cheese. I don't know. It's about moderation. It's just about like trying to fill your week with foods that feed your body in good ways versus taking away from what you have.
I get it. You're absolutely right. How long do you want to go to today?
We could do another half hour because I'm gonna want to eat lunch and I don't want to wait until 2 o'clock and be starving.
All right, we'll be done. We'll be done, folks, at 1:10.
Yeah.
So stick around and enjoy the rest of this because this is gonna get better.
Like yesterday, she said she had a cheeseburger for breakfast and lunch. It be like that sometimes. I'm not about to sit here and tell you that I eat clean every day because I don't. But as much as I try to, I'm always cognizant of what it is I am eating. Like I said last week, sometimes you have a craving for something, and to me, it's better to indulge that craving right then and there versus putting it off. And then when you finally do indulge that craving, you overdo it. That's what we all do. If you
It's
try to
true.
take yourself from something that for whatever reason you feel is forbidden, as
Yeah,
soon as you get the opportunity to have it, you're going to overindulge. So
it's true.
why not have that cheeseburger, have that piece of cake or whatever it is? Don't have the whole cake, don't have a double cheeseburger, but just indulge that craving right then and there so that you can get right back on track for the rest of the day and wake up tomorrow and it's a new day. You know,
I
start
had
over again.
I had 2 jumbo burgers yesterday, but I made them myself.
Oh, I bet they were good.
Oh
I
yeah,
know you can cook, Mace. I know
all
you.
that juice coming out. Oh man, yeah. They had a fresh pack of turkey wings at my supermarket this morning. I went and grabbed them.
Oh my gosh. You know what? I've been wanting to get some and smother them myself, to be honest. That's like a really good fall winter food.
Yeah, this past winter, I was cooking the turkey wings and showed it to the guys. You should have seen the look on their faces. Yeah. Well, smoked turkey wings, folks.
Oh, yeah. So good. Do you put them in your collard greens too?
Now, believe it or not, my dear, I do not eat collard greens.
What?
I'm one of the few black men or
Oh
black
no, I
persons.
gotta come get your black card. Where is your Negro membership? I'm coming to get it.
You know
You
what I
don't eat
say?
collard greens? Are
No,
you
don't.
kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious. I don't eat mac and cheese. I don't eat collard greens. And you know, it's funny. I'm gonna stick to what you just said, but I'm gonna do another delicacy that I do this to black people because the alarms come up. Like I just said, I don't eat collard greens or mac and
Now
cheese.
you're gonna tell me you don't eat watermelon too.
No, I don't eat watermelon. But the alarms come up with people, black people with me. And this has happened a couple of times. And I used to just look at them like, man, you damn coon. And they tell me they don't eat chicken wings. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
No, I don't eat chicken wings because they're too greasy. And I say, nigga, you do at least eat chicken breasts. Yeah, no, get out. Don't want to know you, bro. I know what direction you gone, man. Let me
Chicken
take a
wings are
guess.
holy.
Let me take a guess. Fried drumsticks, sandwiches, and a nice blueberry pie, and you're going picnicking when the weather's warm, right? Hey, how did you know? I said, dude, nice knowing you, bro.
Nice knowing you. Kick rocks.
Gotta be kidding me, eating Miss Ann's delicacies. I know what direction he went.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we can leave it right there.
Hey,
Sir Anthony.
Sir Anthony, first of all, thank you for coming, brother. And second of all, you really didn't miss much. Me and Toya was just going over some things about the side effects. Oh, the ramifications of losing the weight. That's what we did. MT, the beautiful Miss V saying hello to everyone. All you see is an empty.
Yeah.
There you go.
Mace is still here. He just being elusive right now.
I'm right here, baby. That's what you're talking about? All right, let
Yes.
me put myself up. I'm just relaxing right now. There you go.
Lean. Look at that lean. That's a gangster lean right there. Y'all ain't know Macy was a gangster.
I'm not a gangster, but I like doing things that, that make me feel comfortable. There you go, girl. I'm right here. I'm just leaning back to be more comfortable. Girl, I got off the air at 4:30 in the morning last night.
You was going late.
Yep. Show. Let me see what show this is. Make sure I know this. See what show number. All right, show number 400 will be on. Show number 400 will be on Tuesday night. So drop by and say hello.
And might I just say, Sir Anthony, your profile picture is so striking. It's inviting, it's professional. Like that is how you do a profile pic. I need to go get like some professional photos taken so I can get a really nice one myself.
Yeah, that brother right there, Sir Anthony, all class.
Oh yeah, from the moment I met him.
There you go. Very. She's talking about me with the gangster lean. Yeah, baby. I like you with your backpack on, going to work, girl.
Oh yeah, we did see her that time.
Yeah, with the backpack on.
Yeah.
At the plantation. Even the plantation. Oh man. I'll tell you one thing. I have really enjoyed doing this platform with you.
Me too. I've had a really good time talking about these things because I don't get to really talk about them much. People who've known me and seen me go through the process they don't really want to talk about it with me, and I don't have very many other opportunities to. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, because um, one thing I want to say, even if you're not watching this live and you might be stumbling upon it on the playback, is that although I've lost over 150 pounds,
Incredible.
the 300-pound person still very much lives within me, and I will never forget her. And
Mm-hmm.
like let's talk about Lizzo, for example. Let's talk about how she's in the news right now, and every time we bring her up, it has something to do with weight. Uh and she's a very attractive lady. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
I say that and I get laughed at.
oh yeah,
She is
because
very glamorous.
you can't be two things. You can't be fat and pretty, because you're fat, you're not even supposed to be considered. You're not even supposed to be looked at. Just like we were talking about earlier about how people would ignore us in the room, and we're the biggest people in the room. It's like, how?
Mm-hmm. And we get treated the most hostile when they want to lash out on somebody. But before I continue, it's
Yeah.
because of you, girl, why me and her are doing this platform. Don't you ever
Yes.
forget that.
Yes,
No.
exactly.
Because I'll get up for you.
This
It's
this
because
is
of you,
her
girl.
brainchild, and she's
That's right.
complimenting it like she didn't come up with this whole thing.
Yeah, she's rocking that silky hair again, the avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, does she have it long?
She
And that
know what
poster
she
the other
doing.
day, I was like, whoa, let me back up and see.
Whoa. Wasn't ready for that.
No, it wasn't.
I know what that means, Mace. I know what that means.
Oh, man. The way she
I'm a,
dresses
I
now,
want to
okay?
give you a little pushback about the way she dresses, because
Oh,
we have
listen.
this whole body positivity thing happening, which I think is great. But I think we do too much policing of women's bodies in general. Like, you can feel that the way she dresses is not okay. I'm not going to try to take that away from you. That's how you feel, fine. I think that a woman can dress however she wants to. However, I think that as a woman, the way you dress, you have to know that you're going to get a certain reaction. So you have to be prepared for whatever that reaction is going to be, because
Mm-hmm.
everybody doesn't know you and everybody doesn't know your sensibility or your heart. So when they see you, they're going to go based off of what you're presenting them with. And so, I think there's like a slippery slope there,
I totally agree.
because yeah, because like you and I both said, she's an attractive woman. She really is.
And you know what's the sad thing about her? And I'm going to address her Anthony's question to both of us was interesting. Do it in a second, buddy. Um, Lizzo, her problem is she degrades herself. And if she was skinnier, she wouldn't get the heat she does. But because she is that grotesque, that's why she gets abused. See,
Hmm.
what Lizzo should do, and I'm being serious about this, you either lose the weight, honey. I'll put you on my diet plan. You'll have the weight down by the weight down by Mother's Day, girl. And then you can have all the men, all the black men you want. Because she says she prefers brothers because the muscular build and everything. And she's Lizzo, and she loses about 100 pounds, 120 pounds, because she's tall.
Hmm.
Men will be flocking to her because she has a very beautiful face.
She really does.
You know who else used to be big, but not like Lizzo? Back when I first saw her at concert and then in person, Dana Owens.
Queen
Now,
Latifah.
yes. Now, a lot of you people in the audience know her as Queen Latifah. But I remember back in 1989, I went to a concert. She was performing, and she had all that African queen garb on. I said to her, I said, honey, you're not a queen. And she said, what do you think I am? Because she was ready to knock the hell out of me. I said, you're beautiful just the way you are. Stay like that. I'm going to say it again. I took a lot of flack up here earlier this week. She is one of the most glamorous women I've ever laid my eyes on. I don't care what other men say. I don't care of her lifestyle. That sister is glamorous.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Maybelline and what's the other lipstick company? That's why
Revlon.
she was their spokeswoman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they know, dude, I may not be uh, a woman, dude, but I know beauty when I see it.
He's talking about Queen Latifah.
Yeah, Queen Latifah, I'm talking about. That woman's gorgeous. She just is.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get a lot of pushback for that.
Well, how
Sweetheart,
dare
Queen
you call
Latifah.
how dare you call a lesbian beautiful? You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be able to see
Again,
her
I don't
beauty
care
or
about
her sexual
lifestyle.
preference.
And the reason why I don't care about lifestyle, because the way people treated me, treated them, and treats them still, I'm the last person to make fun of somebody because of their lifestyle. Now, I may do it to somebody I know and I love, like a buddy of mine. If he went that route, I'll make fun of him being that way, but in a loving way.
All
But
right, let's answer Sir Anthony's question.
didn't I just do that with Lizzo? Exactly, you're right.
He said, "What do the two of you have to say about the heat big women catch in the sphere?"
Oh yeah. I'll do that right now. Uh, whew. um, it depends on how the woman looks. I hate to say that, but it does. And her attitude. More importantly, her attitude. If she's one of these big women that is delusional about herself, she calls herself a queen. I'm an 8. She deserves to get ambushed.
It just goes back to that self-awareness that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You have to start there, where you are, accept and love that, so that that emanates. Then you can work on it. If that means you want to slim it down, if that means you want to add to it, regardless.
Lizzo is running to white men because she believes that that's her last hope. She wants the brothers. Brothers don't want her. You know, brother. You know the. I hate to say this. The brothers who are in the middle. I would consider myself in the middle. Those brothers want a Lizzo. They like dating fat women because they're demoralized. They know they can't get a nice looking black woman. So what's their last hope? They go for fat women.
And the sad part about that is fat women are seen as low-hanging fruit.
That's the weakness of the black man.
Mm-hmm.
They like low hanging fruit. That's why a
Absolutely.
lot of them going to South America to a
And
third world country.
but brothers that complain about the low-hanging fruit, I just want to say this one thing. You cannot expect to get the most succulent, the most ripe fruit if you keep picking from the same rotten tree.
Totally agree. Sir Anthony, you're right, buddy. The Macosphere is in the building. What's up? Good morning, Ism out in Northern California.
I think in this space, the problem is men will say that they don't want to date heavier set women in this space, and they will put a premium on thinner women. But at the same time, they'll get off YouTube and go outside and holler at somebody, a girl who just came out of McDonald's with 2 value meals. So it's like,
Desperate men.
is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic? Because obviously Nas did both, and you can do both, but you have to also be aware of the message you're putting out there versus the actions that you're taking. So
Hit that subscribe button, folks.
But so in the space, when we talk about how big women are talked about in the space, I find a lot of hypocrisy, because I guarantee you that if I was to walk up on these gentlemen outside in their day-to-day, not even saying that they would try to kick it to me, but if I saw who they were looking at or who they would kick it to, it would be very different than who they purport to put a premium on when they're in the chat or when they're on a panel. So and a lot of the vitriol that comes from these guys, I think, is a direct reflection of having personal experience. How are you so mad if you haven't been with these women? Did they hurt you? Just saying.
Right.
You know, you can have a premium for the 5'6", 135-pound girl with pretty eyes and natural hair, and you can say that that's the most beautiful looking girl to you. But if I go outside and see you with somebody that looks very different from that, I'm gonna be a little confused.
To me, the bottom line is too many brothers are desperate. That's a great question to you, Toya.
Hiding me from friends or family?
Yeah. Toya, take it for.
I want to say no off the bat because I don't know if I identified that. It may have happened and I just didn't realize it for one reason or another. But no. I mean, maybe when I was younger, then when it didn't matter, because I'm not one of those people who like is in a rush to bring you home to meet my family either. So I don't know. Yeah, they do. A lot of men do mess with big chicks in the dark. And to be very honest with you, if you were only interested in messing with me in the dark when I was bigger, you were likely not someone that I would give my time to, because I could pick up on that. So like, no, because also I'm a Leo, and so I'm gonna make my presence known whether you like it or not. So you have to be able to deal with that if you want to deal with me. Fat or skinny. Yeah, if I've certainly come across guys who want to keep their preference for big women in the dark. And that's fine. And there are women who are okay with that. I just happen to not be one of them. Sorry, not sorry. I hear you, Sir Anthony. Like, if I had my druthers, to be honest with you, I would. You feel me, sir? Oh, I would love to be thick. Be honest with you, I'm about 153 pounds right now, and at 5'8", ain't nothing thick about me. I ain't skinny, you know. I got bingo wings, but yeah, I would love to be thick. And it's why I focus on certain areas when I work out, because I'm trying to improve upon this body the way it is. And I know that by working out and eating certain ways that I can. So, you know, over the next 6 months to a year, you can expect to see some physical changes. I don't know if I'm going to chronicle them on YouTube, but I'll definitely talk about them.
Oh, I gotta drink 3 of these a day.
Yeah, water's great. Water's the answer to everything. Drink water. If you haven't had any water yet today, go get some.
Oh, I had some this morning. I took my medicine, drank the whole
This
jar.
is a bingo wing, Miss G. See how when I shake my arm, this little fat layer right here, see how it swings? When people say bingo, they put their arms up, right?
I'm right here too.
That little shake, that's what a
Yep.
bingo wing is.
That happens when you lose a lot of weight. I
Oh,
lost
is that why
145
I have them?
pounds.
I just thought it was because I didn't do as much. I do work out my arms, but I still have bingo wings.
Now, that's what happens when you lose a hell of a lot of weight, like me and Toya did.
Sir Ism smile though. That smile though.
He's the main Mac
Yeah, he is.
in the
He's
spirit.
a hoe up or blow up.
Cypher, what's up, bro? Me and Toya got another 15 minutes up here, and then
Yeah, so if you have any questions, type them in the chat.
yeah, please do. People in the sky.
It's a mud flap? Is that a mud flap?
Yep, dumbbells. You're absolutely right, Cypher. Dumbbells. Since we're both up here, let me thank all the great people that came in. The beautiful MTGV, make this go viral. What a name, too. I just figured it out the other day what that finally meant. And I saw her,
Make this go viral.
and I saw her avatar, and it said, make this go viral. I'm like, this goddamn girl is so brilliant.
She really is. She really
God, I
is.
love that.
She got the assignment.
Totally agree. And I'm going to plug Ms. V on one more thing. And she'll let you know this up front. I don't know if she's still giving a generous discount. If you want to do business with her and want her to have people do an avatar, she's going to hook me up with somebody to do a cartoon avatar of me. It should be funny.
You know
That's
what?
a serious question.
That's a good question. And hold on a minute. I'm about to stand up because I feel like me standing up will illustrate the answer to that question. Please don't shame me. And Mace, don't blow up my picture either, okay?
I won't.
Okay. So yes, I have considered skin removal because I have loose skin in my belly. Like, I do have a bit of a stomach. I don't know if you can see, but it's mostly loose skin around my tummy. And I considered it, but I will not be doing it. I have certainly no. I'm not going to do it, but I did consider it because once you've lost the amount of weight that I've lost, on top of the fact that, like I said, I had a breast reduction too. So I used to be very supple up top. So not having that anymore made me consider some reconstructive surgery to lift them and to make them look more supple again, and to also remove what's around my midsection.
You mean Sir Anthony?
But like I said, I'm not doing that. I'm going to continue my journey with working out and see where that gets me. I put less importance on my physical appearance now, the older that I get, because it's more about me being able to use my body in ways that I need to use it versus looking like every other cutout of an Instagram model. I'm good on that. I got something.
They're all begging you. Everybody's pleading for you. Don't do it.
Oh, thank you, Miss V. Thank you, Miss V.
And Sir Anthony said the same thing. Here's Sir Anthony's reaction.
Thank you, Sir Anthony. Class act all around. Always has been.
Ism. It's a sports show, but it's Saturday morning, brother, out here in the East Coast. Nothing to talk about right now.
Yeah, it's 1:00 on the East Coast. I know they're on the West.
Okay, it's on the West. That's all. This is a good easy going, easy morning show. I'll be right back. Go ahead, take it, baby.
All right. Yeah, all the sirs up in the spot. Okay. Deacon Dave in the spot. Hey, Deacon Dave. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get rid of my fupa, guys, but I'm gonna try. Gonna try. Charles Irby says, we have so many Black content creators, hard to keep up with them all. Brothers need to show respect to the brothers putting out great content. I agree. And Mace is always putting out great content. Sir Ism says, stand up again. Mace numbers went up. Y'all like looking at my fupa? No, we're talking about obesity and having been obese I can speak towards that because I lived that life. I got to a point where I was wearing muumuus only because I was like, you know what? I ain't put nothing around this waist. Pants are not for me anymore. I just slip a muumuu on over my head and go. That's how fat I was, guys. I was 296 pounds at my heaviest. Let me put up that picture so you guys can see, because some of you did not see that. I do use a kettlebell. I actually prefer to use a kettlebell, to be honest with you. Like that is my preferred item to use when working out. Okay, so this picture, Sir Anthony, I don't really wear muumuus anymore. I wear dresses. I like to wear dresses, but I definitely don't wear muumuus anymore. They're comfortable though. No shade. They're very comfortable. Here's the picture that I had up before that Miss V used for our banner. So I'm going to stop the camera so you can see that picture. And Mace, if you want to blow up my avatar so people can see a quick little before and after, I'd appreciate it. Maybe he's not listening. But anyway, yeah. I'm a big proponent of working out more days out of the week than not. So I try to do 4 times a week. Yeah, I don't think you can either. It's fine. It's fine. Look, he's coming back.
I'm about to wrap this bad girl up in another 3 or 4 minutes.
Macy Dash. Oh, yeah, he still can't hear me.
In another 3 or 4 minutes. And to answer Ism's question again, it is Saturday morning, Ism, here on the East Coast. There's nothing to talk about right now. I hate to say that. Yeah, but usually I take Saturdays off.
Can you enlarge my profile photo?
This one right here?
Yeah.
I'll do that in a quick second. Let me get rid of this.
Or just put up the banner.
No, I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna give it all to you. There it is.
So obviously the picture on the right, I'm a lot heavier. But if you can believe it, this was after I had a breast reduction, guys. That picture of me on the right is after I had a breast reduction. So yeah, I was a big, strong girl. Even after I had the breast reduction, I gained more weight. So yeah, I was a big girl. And the picture on the left was taken maybe 2 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And yeah. Skip the first 20 minutes of it.
I think y'all had
Toya wasn't here yet. Thank you, Sir Anthony. Deacon Dave, what's up, my brother?
Yeah, I'm glad you caught the stream too, Sir Anthony. I'm glad everybody that came in.
That's right. I was going to say that.
If you guys have any questions or suggestions, we're all ears. Leave them in the comments or come over to my channel and leave me a comment if you want.
Okay, this is Scythe Bud to you. This is Scythe Bud for you. He should know. He trains out a lot.
Yeah, I already answered it.
Yeah, this stud says a kettlebell will tighten your core and round your bottom.
You want to see my kettlebell? I have it right here.
That's right. Hit that like and subscribe on your way out.
I really do use it. I really do. So Anthony, I haven't done anything new in a while. I've put up some shorts, but I'm going to do another video at some point in the next couple days. Rael gave me a great suggestion, so I'm going to do a video soon.
Yeah, no one. Well, my guys get the notifications. I don't get other people I subscribe notifications. And the only way I find out that they were on is either I get the replay or they're already on the air.
All right, I'll check
Ism
out
has
your
a stream in
stream.
2 hours. Ism has a stream in less than at 3 o'clock Eastern, high noon in the Pacific coastline. So everybody go to Ism's room in 2 hours and you will be very, very entertained. That brother does one hell of a job and I'm proud of him.
Yeah, he does.
Deacon Dave is very impressed with you.
Shout out to
Should
Deacon
be.
Dave.
Every guy should be impressed with you. I want to thank the Macosphere. The astute Sarah Anthony. Deacon Dave. Scythebud, one of my favorite guys. George Irbe. Thank you, brother. Let's see who else. Okay, we had a good audience today. Darth Slophius. Thank you, brother. Oh, T-Man. Thank you, bro. Let me see who else. Thanks, Slophius. And Zano and Pete were great today. A visit from black men being brutally honest. I mean, fellas, without these beautiful people, brothers and sisters and brothers, I don't roll. Those are facts. Well, let me see who else. Let's see who else. I forgot who came in early, but Lulu Rock was here today. You know, some of my regulars, but I just want to thank all you great brothers and sisters for supporting this platform. And and the last three people I want to thank. Number one, the people in the clouds. Thank you so much. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Number two, the beautiful Kareen. In here today, Kareen from the Isles of Champions. The beautiful Make This Go Viral. That's MTGV TV, aka the lovely Miss V. And last but not least, my partner and a great, great friend. I'm so proud to get to know her last couple of months. The gorgeous Miss Toya. And of course, Sir Abadai, who was in here today. And go subscribe to his channel. Go subscribe to Ism's. Ism will be on in nearly at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, 2 o'clock in the Midwest, in the Southland, 1 o'clock Mountain, and high noon Pacific. I want to say it again since you just went out. I'm going to say this again, so get ready. One of my beautiful people in the world and one of the most lavish ladies in the world. Thank you, the beautiful MTGV TV 2, MTGV TV regular, make this go viral. The magnificent, glamorous Miss V. Love you, baby. Toya was just applauding for you herself. Wasn't for Miss V, me and Toya wouldn't be hooking up and doing this. She put her YouTube channel in the chat to go subscribe to Toya, fellas. And she does a lot of good things. And of course, how can I forget? I'm gonna do Toya again next. Mahogany Roots and MJ was in here.
She's got some great footage from her vacation on her channel.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was doing my show that day,
Yeah.
and I looked over there, and you was on, and then I saw all these men in the chat room saying, "You're glamorous, you're bad, yeah, yeah." I said, "Uh-oh." Baby, I know you're going to go eat your lunch today. I love you. You have a good weekend.
You too.
If Dolphins play well tonight, I'll be back after 10. If not, I'll see you on Monday morning, 7:15 in the morning, everybody, for Mace in the morning. I love you all. Stay black. Keep hope alive. And you all have a good weekend, everybody. That's right. You all have a good weekend. Good afternoon from the Oasis. Miss Toya, you was awesome as always. People in the clouds, I love you. Just hit that subscribe button, folks.
Yes.
And I love you. Ism, have a great show today. Sir Anthony, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Deacon Dave, I may be on tonight. Look for the notification, okay, Dave? I'll probably go up to 4 o'clock in the morning tonight, so get ready for it. Bye, everybody. Love you. Bye, Toya. Enjoy your lunch.
All right.
Miss V.